Hi guys, here is Henry. I'm from Sendai, reflecting on the nuclear crisis in Japan. I would like to let you know what is going on in the news, in the media in Japan, that you can have imagination, how is the situation in Japan. So for today, what was the most important news, almost in all news at the morning, afternoon and evening, especially in the evening, that the conference started from lawmakers and people from government, what they should do with the nuclear power plant in Monju. This nuclear power plant is doing always experiments, is not producing the electricity yet, and it is eating a lot of money from the taxpayers. So they are having 4 days at the Congress, and they are thinking what they shall do. The project started in 1960 and should already finish, but they postponed before the big earthquake in Japan happened. Just before that, they postponed it to 2050. So when I'm counting good, the nuclear power plant will have 90 years, will be 90 years old. And then the second biggest news was that they made an exercise drill in Nagasaki prefecture, and they are having also some nuclear power plant there, and they were exercising what they should do when the big accident happened. For kids, they put kids on the buses from the school, and some volunteers, were also getting on the buses and just try to check the roads or move on the roads. After those participants, those volunteers who attended the exercise were talking on the camera, some said that this can be good, when a really bad thing happened, that they can actually know what to do or be a little bit calmer because they already tried it before. And some other brought some good points, actually, that when this kind of thing happens, it will be much bigger chaos. Everybody will try to get by car, their families, and they don't know if their kids will get the bus or not. They are not going to live without the kids. And there was one island they had to cross with very long bridge, and the bridge was just going towards to the nuclear power plant. And some guys, they just ask if it's not better just to take a boat, from the island and to go away from the nuclear power plant, but not to heading towards to the nuclear power plant. And this was the biggest news, the exercise. I don't know how many people were included there, but on the camera what I saw was not so many people from a separated community, probably up to 30 people per community. And this exercise was held in the circle 30 kilometers from the nuclear power plant in Nagasaki. Well, this is the news. Now, after following news was about Egypt, about the demonstrations there, but we still don't get any news about the Fukuoka's anti-nuclear march, anti-nuclear demonstration. There was 15,000 people, and the media just don't care about this. They absolutely refusing to talk even about it. What is much more important for them is this, that when big nuclear disaster happened, that they were practicing for this. But they are forgetting when the big nuclear disaster happened, they destroyed the whole Nagasaki and surroundings around. And this will be the same thing, just like in Fukushima happened. I alive by myself, the evacuation, I was evacuating my kids. I heard story from other people who were trying to evacuate and couldn't because there was no gasoline around. I was extremely lucky, and I was just going as far as possible. I went 500 kilometers. This was from this side, is west-south, to the city of Kanazawa from Sendai. Because from my experience, when I was child, Chernobyl, I am from Slovakia, my country is 800 kilometers away from Chernobyl, but still my country was polluted from Chernobyl, so I just wanted to go as far away as possible. My city, Sendai, was lucky because the winds were blowing down the hill towards to Tokyo, and cities like Koriyama or Fukushima city, which are almost the same distance from nuclear power plant in Fukushima Daiichi, these cities were heavily contaminated, and Sendai is just lucky, we are just lucky that the wind was not blowing this way. Otherwise 1 million city would be polluted, just like Koriyama and Fukushima cities right now. Fukushima city is doing approximately 60 to 70 kilometers. Koriyama city is distanced to 90 kilometers from MPP Daiichi. And Sendai is the same, 90 to 100 kilometers. There is a big difference with the pollution. So I was very happy that I left that time from here, and I could evacuate. There were no buses, nobody cared about me, about my family at that time, so I just took charge in my hands and evacuate my family without any buses or any exercise drills. I just went. And this is the way probably the parents in Nagasaki will do for their children. They pick up the kids and they just go the hell out of there. And we don't need this kind of news, because this is just heavy propaganda that you can feel a little bit safe if you had some drill exercise. No, after you have to clean up the place, and not only the city and the streets and the walk paths where the kids going to school, but you have to clean up the whole stuff. I mean, the forests, the people cannot go anymore to forests, they cannot enjoy the places. So this will be dead place. But I think maybe some politicians already forgetting that we are having forests and green nature around us, and that we like to actually enjoy it. Thank you for watching until the end, and peace. I do these videos for my children.